I honestly believe that one of the greatest things to happen in North Bryan this year is getting Life Moves Dance Studio up here. I am thrilled, I'm excited, and we have Teresa Merritt, who is the owner and lead teacher of Life Moves, and we are so happy you're here. I know you're coming here, you have a huge studio in Richmond Hill.
Yes, ma'am.
And what made you decide to come to Pembroke?
Well, I had a few families that have been asking me for, I don't know, maybe the last 4 years, to please come to Pembroke. And I said, okay, I would love to, let's see when the timing is right. And the timing was right. I met you, and I met a few other wonderful people here in Pembroke, and they said that they would bring their children to us for dance if we started something. So it worked out great, and the timing was good, so we started right after Christmas.
Now, there's a lot of people, you know, who haven't had dance in their background and whatnot, and they're considering bringing their children here. What is something you could tell them that would tip them over that edge to bring their children to dance lessons? Why should kids take dance?
Well, dance, there's so many things you learn from dance. For one thing, self-motivation, discipline, music appreciation, the ability to take care of your body, to know how to hold yourself, how to carry yourself. I think those are just a few things. I mean, exercise, you have to train, you have to repeat over and over again. It's not something you get the first time. So it teaches children and young people that if you continue to work on something, you can achieve things. Not to necessarily to compare yourself against someone else, but to compare yourself where you've come from last year, from last month, how much you've improved. When we do certain steps like turns or splits, the kids work on them themselves. I can't make them do them, but the more they practice, they'll get that turn, they'll get that split. And that shows that you have to be committed to something to follow through.
Well, one of the little girls was talking to me before we came on, and she was telling me that they were working on back handsprings, because you also teach tumbling.
Yes.
And they were working on back handsprings, and she's so excited to be here tonight because she's been working on her back handsprings.
Okay.
So you can tell that the kids are excited too.
Yes.
And you were talking about music. One of the greatest things too, because I've been up here today watching, is the music that you play, because a lot of it is Christian contemporary music.
Yes, ma'am.
And when I was up here today and saw the little girls and they were praying before they started, it was just precious.
Well,
so
thank
you do carry that spiritual aspect into dance.
Yes,
Why
ma'am.
is that?
Well, that's my heart. And so I believe that we should give God glory wherever we are. I do not preach a certain denomination at all. What I do is I just lift up the name of the Lord. And so that's what I've been doing for a very long time, and I want to continue to do that as long as I can.
And you've been very successful in Richmond Hill. How many
Yes, ma'am.
students do you have in Richmond Hill, do you think?
Over 300.
Over 300.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
see, we want to get to that point up here in North Bryan, to where you have over 300 students up here too. And you know, I think too, when you're working with someone who has a heart like yours, you're not only getting the exercise, but you are getting that spiritual fulfillment as well. You also teach karate. And tell us about karate. Why is it great for kids to come out and do karate?
Well, I think karate, as well as dance, is a great discipline. Cross-training with both is even better. Karate teaches you to focus. It teaches you how to defend yourself if you are ever in a situation that you would need to. It also teaches you control, so that you're not supposed to just punch and swing and do all kinds of things, kicking. It's power under control. So when you learn that you have that weapon, your hands and your feet, showing self-control not to use it is very important. Also, just building your muscles, learning about how to stretch. I think that's so important in this day and age to teach the young children how to take care of their bodies and how to be in shape.
Because if you start now, you grow up. You grow up with it.
That's correct.
And so let's say you teach dance, you teach ballet, tap,
Yes.
hip hop.
Well, I don't teach all of those, but I do have teachers that are here teaching it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Life Moves Dance Studio
Yes.
provides the following:
Correct.
ballet, tap.
jazz, hip hop. We'd love to do musical theater here.
Oh, that would be great, wouldn't it?
When we have enough students. Ballroom, we're going to be doing ballroom. Zumba.
Karate.
Karate
tumbling.
is here. Yes, we have tumbling, acro classes. We don't have the apparatus for gymnastics, but we have the floor routines, so that we do balance beam and they're learning the skills for floor, like back handspring, front handspring. They'll hopefully learn aerials and different things like that.
Right.
And even for the basic beginner that doesn't know how to do a forward roll or a back roll, they'll learn those foundations which they can build on their gymnastic program.
So if someone out there is watching and they say, oh, this is great, I had no idea you were here, because still you've been here about a month now, right?
Just a month,
and
today.
people say, oh, I didn't know they were here, I didn't know they were here, and you know, and I even know you, and I wasn't even aware all about the karate and the Zumba and whatnot. So how can people find out more? And they can call you, look on a Facebook page?
Well, we do have a Facebook page, but we also have a website. It's www.lifemovesdance.com. And all the information for Pembroke Studio is there, as well as how to register. Also, the phone number is there. It's 912-756-8482.
And the other thing too, which I think is so great that you offer here, because we are sitting here in Pembroke, you know, and in the past, a lot of kids who've wanted to do dance or wanted to do tumbling, they've had to go to Savannah, they've had to go to Claxton, had to go to Hinesville. They don't have to do that anymore. They can do it right here.
Right.
But you also offer the clothes and the shoes here too. So you don't have to get in your car and go to Savannah to buy the leotard or, you know, and that sort of thing. You offer that right here.
And I started doing that, I guess a few years back, because I decided that it was a convenience for parents.
It is very convenient.
So what I do is I don't really have a store, but I order from a particular company that deals with dance studios, and we take the orders, we order the stuff, and then when the merchandise comes in, we give it to the parents. So it works out nicely for them that they can get everything here, and they don't have to go to the store.
Well, like I said, I'm so excited. Truly, it's one of the greatest things I think to happen to our community in 2016, or actually in a long, long time. And we appreciate you giving our community a chance. And so thank you for giving us a chance. And now we have to do our part as the community to come out here and support you, but also to support our children. And the other thing about Teresa that I just love is she has made this very, very affordable. So we can call you, get the pricing and all, but I promise you it's very affordable. And if you have a child that wants to take dance or gymnastics or tumbling, karate, and you cannot afford it, get with Teresa, and between all of us in this town, we will find a way to make sure that if it's your daughter's dream to take ballet lessons, or your son's dream or daughter's dream to take karate, we're going to come up with a way, because this is here for a reason. And there are kids here that need this, and we're just so grateful that you're here bringing it to us.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I look forward to the opportunity to serve the Pembroke community.